Hi everybody, this is Rose of Sharon and I'm back again with another movie review. Yesterday I had a chance to see the Upside, and I almost wanted to call it The Uplifting. I don't know why. I'm not sure what purpose my mind had in giving it that title, but The Uplifting actually makes more sense than The Upside, but The Upside is a better title for it. And I'm not going to go into reasons why, but it's based on a true story. You have this young man, his name is Dell, and he lives a very, very, very hard life in New York. I think it's Brooklyn. I think he's from Brooklyn or Jersey. No, I think it's Brooklyn. I'm not sure exactly where he's from, but he lives in just deplorable conditions or lack thereof. And you see him as a man who is trying to make things right with his ex and their son. And in order to to get privilege from his PO, he has to get 3 signatures, or else he's going back to the Gray Bar Hotel, which he does not want. And we learn quite a bit about his character and how intelligent he is and how inventive he is. And he is just an amazing person. We come to realize that he may be a little bit blunt. He may be a little bit lowbrow in some cases, as others would probably see him. But he has street savoir-faire working in his corner, and this indomitable ability to never give up. And not only that, but he's an optimist and an opportunist. And we see him weasel is not the right word, but he comes into Philip Lacoste's life rather abruptly and very brashly. And Philip decides to let him become his life auxiliary, and Dell doesn't even know what that is, and is quite possibly the best buddy film I've seen in ages. And it reminded me quite a bit of The Bucket List, and I know a lot of moviegoers out there will probably think it's another Bucket List, and not exactly. It's different from a Bucket List, but you still have that camaraderie between 2 characters who are literally night and day from each other, but manage to find some common ground between themselves. And it's this really encouraging, beautiful, motivational tale of true friendship. And as one very popular Hindi film once said, love is friendship. I'm sorry, I had to, but I give the movie 2 thumbs away up. There's no doubt in my mind that this would be a contender next year for Oscars. If it's not, I will be extremely disappointed, because Bryan Cranston, he plays Philip Lacoste in just an amazing fashion, and Kevin Hart plays a more dramatic role. Yes, he still has his funny qualities that lend him to being the stand-up comedian that we've all come to know and respect, but we've never really seen him in a dramatic role. So him taking upon this to expand his range is really quite refreshing, I think. 5 stars, hands down. If you've seen the trailers, you've seen quite a bit of what was considered extremely funny, but it's a sensational film, and I highly recommend it for the new year. If you're feeling a little bit down, go see this, because The Upside is just spectacular. It's phenomenal. I absolutely loved it. There are so many good things about this film, I can't even begin. And there are some actions that Dell actually goes through, and he makes good on the bad that he did, actually. I won't say what it is, but he realizes he made a grievous error, and he decides to make it right with Philip And it's just really a sensational film, and I can't say that much more about the movie without giving it away. And it's up there with a bucket list as far as movies that I think are just redeemable of humanity and gives me hope for this race. I mean, if more people could do that and just look beyond somebody's inability, then I think that the world would be far better than what it is. Just skin color, yeah, that actually it gets a little bit into race, which I thought was extremely compelling, because personally I don't think race has anything to do with whether people can be friends or not. That no, if you like somebody, you like somebody. We're all human beings. We all bleed the same color, and God made us. He made us all unique. That's what makes the world interesting. And that's what I really enjoy about this film, is just that whole celebration of the things that make us different, but also what unites us. And it's marvelous. And of course, there's some things that I really adored about what Philip actually did for Dell. And I almost cried. I was that close to weeping. There's a scene near the end of the film, the denouement, which really got my lacrimal glands to sweat quite a bit. I almost sweated, but I didn't quite sweat. My grade, like I said before, 2 thumbs way up, 5 stars, hands down. No vetching, no complaining. This film is perfect from aft to stern. And sorry for the nautical reference, but that's about all I have to say. And I hope that all of you are having a sensational new year and all is going well. And I'm still on the warpath to finding an actual house. And once I'm able to do so, I'll be able to find a breeder for my dog. I know a lot of people are saying, no, adopt. And I can't do that, unfortunately, because his genes are just too good, and I don't want them to go to waste. I know it sounds really quite selfish of me to do so, but he would be the first dog that I've actually bred. And of course, I would have another cat, which is most likely a bad idea. I want a black cat really bad. A lot of people who know me realize that I've got a real soft spot in my heart for black cats. And, or of course, ginger tabbies as well. I've had 2 black cats in my lifetime and 1 ginger tabby. I am going to be working on a lot of different things. I'm on course. I'm on the right path for getting an MBA. It's going to take me until 2020 to get it, but granted, I will get there, and once I do, I can actually get SBA to back me up and finding the right people to actually create the business that I have. 2 businesses that I've had in my heart and in my mind for years now, but that's pretty much the update currently. I haven't really worked on too much of anything due to the fact that I don't have my computer in my possession, which is very inconvenient, especially for my collaborator. She's working on a fan fiction with me. And I don't want to jinx it. I had been able to, with the laptop I have now, which is almost basically useless, I was able to write with her. But she wasn't able to get it through email. Technology. Sometimes you just want to take a sledgehammer to it, but that's about all I got to say. Till next time, everybody. Live long and prosper. Ciao, Tootsie.